Additional major news about Shiba Inu prompted a rapid recovery in the market. Anyone interested in Shiba Inu or Shiba tokens should watch this video. What therefore has happened with Shiba Inu coin recently? Next, we need to know how this affects the Shiba Inu worth. Today I'll answer these questions and fill you in on the latest news that has boosted the Shiba Inu value in my video. So that you don't miss a thing, I have put a lot of work and effort into this film. Here at Wealthy Coins we are pleased to provide you with Shiba every day. If Shiba is something that piques your interest, you have come to the right place. Stay ahead of the curve in the cryptocurrency business and get the scoop on all the newest news predictions by subscribing. Hit that like button if you want to see more Shiba news stories. But before we go into the topic at hand, how about we take a look at the Shiba price chart for May 5th? At roughly 1,270 units, Shiba Inu are currently selling well. The price of Shiba has dropped 1% in the past 24 hours, with $136 million changing hands. Additionally, the token has surpassed $7.4 billion in market capitalization, making it the 21st most valuable cryptocurrency. The timing of your viewing of this video may have caused these prices to have changed. This content does not offer financial advice. The video for today is below. The leading Shiba Inu developer has addressed the issue of the Shiba stablecoin launch postponement. The release of Shiba Inu algorithmic stablecoin into the SHIB ecosystem is something that the entire Shiba Inu community is eagerly anticipating. Justification for the delay in releasing the Shiba Inu stablecoin. In case you forgot, the Shiba Inu environment team announced their plans to deliver further projects in 2021, include Shiba stablecoin, a reward token, and the collectible card game, with the goal of expanding their ecosystem. After 4 long years, the team finally delivered on their promise and launched the CCG Shiba Eternity and the ecosystem reward coin Treat. Despite initial plans to launch in 2020, the highly anticipated Shiba stablecoin has yet to do so. Year of publication 2022. Since then, the team has released very little information about the launch of the SHIB stablecoin. The people are therefore perplexed as to the reason for the delay. In answer to this query, Darius stated that the Shiba project cannot proceed until the rules for stablecoins are clarified. This suggests that the Shiba Inu ecosystem team could be able to present Shiba clear regulations on stablecoins. Final draft of U.S. stablecoin legislation looms on the horizon. The U.S. is nearly welcoming complete regulation of dollar-paid stablecoins, which is shocking. There is bipartisan support for stablecoin legislation in both the U.S. Senate and the U.S. House of Representatives. Stable Bills and Genius are both aiming for the same thing: federal regulation of stablecoins that pay in dollars. The Banking Committee of the Senate approved the Genius Act in 1826. But the Senate House of Representatives is idly waiting for a vote on the solid and excellent legislation before they can be finalized. Once both bills have been approved by the legislature, they are then sent to the President of the United States for his signature. It is highly probable that President Trump will sign the rule into law, given his long-standing support for dollar-paid stablecoins. He believes that stablecoins have the potential to strengthen the U.S. dollar and increase its global dominance. At the same time, the SEC has stated that most stablecoins do not constitute securities and are thus exempt from SEC regulation. Until the United States establishes clear legislation for stablecoins, the Shiba Inu ecosystem team will wait to advance the Shiba project, which could result in the release of SHIB's work amid all these legal activities. Shiba Inu algorithmic stablecoin linked to the dollar is currently trading at 1 cent. To put that in context, last year Lucy, the team's chief Shiba Inu marketer, came clean about their inability to come up with a strategy to maintain SHIB at 1 cent. Despite not having a release date yet, Shiba has been tested extensively to prevent issues that have plagued prior algorithmic stablecoin projects like Terra's UST. Please, if you are still here, please hit that like button. It would mean the absolute world to me. No money is required to support the channel. Watch the show to find out what's going on with Shiba Inu and where the money could go from here. Important support remains with Shiba. The volume increased by 26%. How about a bigger spring? As the Shiba Inu's breed makes a comeback, its stock price increased 1% from the previous day to 1,270 units on Thursday. Bulls in Shiba need to break above the 20-day exponential moving average (EMA) before they can hope to reverse the present downturn. Holders should be pleased to hear that Shiba maintained the 1,250 to 1,300 unit safety range for the past 4 days. As demonstrated by the successful defense of this level and a 10% jump in trading volume, the chart below suggests that despite broader market worry, bottom buyers may be entering the market and acquiring the token. I don't understand why the burn rate decreased. However, things become more complicated when Shiba deflationary action suddenly drops. Shiba Inu, a tracking firm, reported a 92% decrease in the coin burn rate. The recent destruction of 2.6 million tokens was reportedly minimal. This stands in sharp contrast to periods when the number of burns was significantly greater. Can you tell me how the Shiba team is responding? Prioritize what is realistic. Embrace positivity and focus on upcoming tech releases, as core marketer Lucy in the Shiba Inu ecosystem recently urged the community to do. Lucy hinted, without providing specifics, to future innovations that would dramatically increase the ecosystem's value. The Karma on Puppetnet initiative is one such innovation. It aims to encourage user participation on the Layer 2 platform of Shiba Inu. According to Lucy, significant adjustments are underway with the intention of shifting Shiba narrative from a meme currency to an ecosystem loaded with useful features. The main point of this video is going to start soon. How much would $5,000 be worth if shit reaches its all-time high? There is a wide range of daily price variations in the Bitcoin market. The market's capacity to produce huge gains or completely erase investors' gains is a direct result of its intrinsic volatility. When the Shiba Inu's asset first came out, there was a lot of ups and downs, and investors were looking to make a killing. The price swings of meme coin are still there, but they aren't as big as they used to be because the asset is progressing. We expect Shiba to regain the peak. A 1% gain has been recorded for the Shiba Inu in the past day. At the time this article was written, Shiba had the highest number of units traded, reaching 1,296. From a minimum of 1,047 units to a peak of 1,513 units, Shiba was priced accordingly. The meme coin peaked at 8,845 units around 3 years ago in 2021. Shiba Inu's trading is 86% lower than its all-time high right now. At this time, the asset's chances of returning from this high are low but not impossible. The value of Shiba has increased by over $14,617,000 or $576.92 since it began trading in 2020. Could I earn a decent return on my $5,000 investment right now? Notably, if $5,000 were invested in Shiba Inu today, 416,847,373 tokens would be generated. If the average currency were to recover to its all-time high of 8,845 units, an investment of $5,000 would yield a total of $36,853. And a quarter. When exactly will the asset price retest its previous high? Therein lies the real inquiry. Telegene data shows that the Shiba Inu network is about to hit this peak. The company claims that Shiba will reach this peak in the year 2026. Even more